Well,
Hello. How are y'all?
hey,
Let me tell you, literally 5 minutes ago, I get a phone call from Mother's doctor. And 1 minute ago, he gets a phone call from his brother. So he's just got to calm down just a minute. You got to decompress there. Yeah. Today I was, I've missed y'all. I'm so glad to be alive. You glad to be alive? This been rough.
it has been.
This been rough.
I'm looking old.
Hey Debbie. Hey Cindy. Hey Charlotte. I'm so glad y'all are here. I have friends. Hey Allison. I'm so glad y'all are here. Today, let me just go ahead and rip the band-aid off.
Rip the band-aid off.
I get a phone call. It was the doctor's office, the surgeon. Miss Bayless, your mother's supposed to be up here having surgery. Have you seen her? I'm sorry, what? She's supposed to be having surgery right this moment? Yeah, she's supposed to be having surgery right this moment. I'm thinking y'all gonna knock off early today because she ain't coming. I don't know anything about no surgery today. But turns out she was supposed to have a little surgery today. And hey Rhonda. Hey JC. Yeah, needless to say. So I just got off the phone with the doctor. I text my sister and brother. I said, y'all know anything about mom having surgery today? They said, no. And I know mama don't know. Mama don't even know she was in the hospital. She said, they figure out what was wrong with me? Yes, ma'am. You had a little surgery. Charlotte, I have missed y'all. I tell you what, this week has been 45 days long. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Yeah, Debbie, we'll get to moms in a second. Unreal. This morning I called mother because I call her every day, or either she'll call me. And I said, Mother, I said, today's the day I can come see you because I had to wait 10 days. That doctor insisted I not get near mother for 10 days after diagnosis, regardless whether or not I had fever. And I said, Mother, the doctor said I can come today. And you know what my mama told me? She said, no, that's all right. We'll just visit on the telephone.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. She is so scared she's going to end up back in that hospital. And if I'm going to give her a germ, that puts her there. But in her defense, my mother-in-law has COVID. Sure does. She has COVID. And that was because my brother-in-law got it and Chris got it. And my brother-in-law just kind of got rid of all the help. So guess what? It was Chris with COVID, my mother-in-law with COVID, and my brother-in-law with COVID. So guess what? She got COVID. She's in the hospital now. You wanna talk about your mother?
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, he's still decompressing. It's hard. It really is hard. When you have daughters see things differently. And then sons. Now sons love their mamas. But if it was up to my son, I would be in a little dirt floor tent in Africa somewhere, trying to live out my golden years. Now my daughter will have me in air conditioning and 3 meals a day. Of course, I'll probably have to fold the laundry and stuff, or watch the kids. But yeah. So Chris went up today to sit with his mother, and his brother had her this morning. I think you went this morning too, didn't you? No. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. You worked this morning. You see, he's still having to try to work, and he worked this morning. He come home. He was exhausted because he has not had the downtime like I had. I was able to sit down and recover from this wickedness. I saw the puzzle that your mom was doing. Oh yes, Alex, she loves puzzles. She is going to frame the cat puzzle. The cat puzzle is famous because everybody has worked on that cat puzzle. All the staff, see, I still got a little cough going on. All the staff, mother, the grandkids, everybody's worked on that cat puzzle that my sister-in-law and brother got her. But so needless to say, in my husband's defense, boys just see things differently, and well, y'all do, especially your brother. He wanted to pamper her and keep her sitting down, and what she really needed was someone to get her up and get her going, and making sure she had therapy and making sure she had sitters and all of that. But boys just, and not Chris. Chris saw it. Chris said, we got to have sitters, and my daughter, my niece, set all that up. She's an RN. She set it all up, and
it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. Brother-in-law saw it differently, and now we was in a mess. And so anyway, my mother-in-law got COVID, but she's in the hospital now. And as I say, brother-in-law just called, and that's all I want to say about that. So anyway, yeah, we are this. I will tell you this: nothing tasted right, and that should have been a big old red flag for me, because I should have realized, wait a minute, nothing's tasting right. And I like to eat. So, but anyway, tea did not taste good. I cannot drink another swallow of tea. I can't. I finally, thank goodness I had a pantry, and I looked in that, Prepper's pantry, and I found me some Kool-Aid. So we've been drinking Kool-Aid. Chris told me, he said, this tea is nasty. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's nasty. But
Was.
Yeah. I mean, the stewed squash tasted good. And really, I don't know what else tasted good. That cinnamon roll I ate a while ago tasted like plastic. And Chris goes, what is that smell? And I said, it's that cinnamon roll. I think it's plastic. I'm not sure. I think it's just decoration. I tried to eat it, but it's plastic. I threw it away. I don't know. When Mom got COVID, she had it for 3. Well, you would think I have been 10 days from diagnosis, and I've been, 8 days from fever. And I've had days where my blood pressure, and I don't know if this is COVID related or not, but my blood pressure would be, I don't know. Let me see here. I took pictures because no one's going to believe me. No one is going to believe my blood pressure. That's 1.
That's low.
That's 2. Can y'all see that? I finally just stopped taking it. I decided that I wanted some dumplings. And I got up and I started to make me some dumplings. Now, let me tell you, it took me all day. Can y'all see that? Let me see if I can get a little closer. I put a little pats of butter on my dumplings. And then I didn't get them too brown, because I wanted them to be more like a soup, like a dumpling soup. And they were so good. I put so much pepper in that to get it to taste right. It opened up everything. I mean, we should never have sinus problems again.
It was good.
It was good, but it was spicy hot. But not the dumplings in the pan, but the dumplings in my bowl. Let's see. Maybe you should drink Crystal Light. I didn't have any Crystal Light, but I don't even know if that would taste good. The Kool-Aid, it doesn't taste normal, but it tastes better than the tea. And I ran out of tea. I ran out of tea bags. I ran out of the milk went sour, and there was something else. Oh, chocolate. I wanted some chocolate milk during the middle of the night, And I looked this house up and down and all of my cabinets. I mean, I was like, some little drug addict trying to find a piece of chocolate to make me some chocolate milk. Yeah. Debbie, we did have Walmart delivery, but we waiting on the checks in the mail.
Oh, that's.
But they came today, so I ordered Walmart today. Let's see. I've never drank Gatorade. I don't know. You drink Gatorade.
At work, but not just. I don't particularly like it, but I can drink it.
You've been drinking sugar-free, zero sugar Gatorade or something like that.
Yeah, I think you do.
Water, my friend, will bring your blood pressure up. Oh, Charlotte, I didn't think about that. Well, yesterday, I had gotten up and taken my blood pressure pills like a doofus, but I didn't know I was going to be, near death all day long fighting blood pressure. And today I just took half of my dose this morning. But hi, Chris, Vicky, you got my phone fixed today. Oh, yeah, I'm not technical. I should have had more kids so that they could fix all the stuff that we break.
What are you saying?
Somebody's trying to fix their phone. Now, mother would tear up everything. She'd tear up that remote control. I don't know how many times we had to spend $100 to get the service people out there. It's $100 a service call. Every time my mama messed up that remote control, and we finally figured it out, what she was doing. And I don't know.
Well, let's talk about something not so depressing.
I ain't got nothing that's not depressing.
Yeah, you do. We're alive and well.
Yes, we survived. We
We're
survived.
blessed.
We are blessed. We survived.
I don't want to be the Debbie Downer group.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear it all day long, so
Yeah, his mother told him, "Go home. I'm going to bed. Go home." Now he is a little noisy, and I understand. Yeah, you are. And she wanted to go to bed. She wanted to go to bed. No ifs, ands, and buts. Go home. I'm going to bed. And she has side rails and the bed alarm and all that. So he come home. Well, obviously that was a ploy to get him out of the room because she started calling the other son. Let me tell you, y'all. Did y'all see this?
but like that.
Can y'all see it?
Oh my gosh, this is Mom.
Okay, we'll go on in there and take care of it all.
Hello.
That is my latest book.
Hello.
Can you believe it? Along came Juniper Eve. That's his mother calling. Y'all. Let's see. Chris, please don't be offended, but he is, Debbie. He has not had the downtime. He hasn't. I mean, he's been able to take off work, there again, we're self-employed, so you're not going to have this sick days, but he's tired. And he did go to work today because he had to. The part came in, and the people were waiting on the part to come in, and he went today, and he came home, and he was just exhausted.
Well, I'm right here. I'll talk to you.
His mother must be a little confused right now because I can hear him in there.
You're okay, Mom.
Hang on just a minute. Baby, you may want to step outside because I can hear. Okay. Yeah, one good thing about, thank you, Katie. Juniper Eve, she was named after a plant, and a tree or something in India. It's Juniper Eve Flores. And Flores is named after some plant they fell in love with over there. Because remember, my kids traveled the world. They love to venture out and stuff. Not me, right here. But I will say, today we got our passports. I mean, Lord willing, we going to Alaska. Now, cousin Cindy, cousin Cindy is getting a little nervous about the airplane. And I haven't had time to get nervous about the airplane. She's ahead of me right now. So she's able to think about the flight plan and stuff. And I'm not there yet. Right now I'm still trying to focus on how did we miss mother having surgery today. But bless your heart, mama's confused, huh?
She's a little bit confused. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
She's all right. She just said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm at home, Mom." I said, "You just sent me home. You told me to go home. You was going to bed."
yeah, bless it.
And I didn't tell you that. I said, "Yes, ma'am, you did."
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Mother did not want me to come up and visit with her today. She did not. She says, "That's all right. You just stay home. I'm fine. We just visit on the telephone." But now I will say, while I have been here in this house doing nothing, and it's not that I'm not doing nothing. I'll get up and I'll, wash some clothes in hot water, but then I'll sit back down, and because this just takes it all out of me. I thought I would be well by now. I mean, apparently I am just, I don't know. I'm sickly. I'm a sickly person. When did that happen?
And a Debbie Downer. Well, we're going to find something else. Talk about
Okay.
the books or something.
Now my books. I started, I write all the time, and then I put them in books. And I've got this one that's, no, Sandra. That's,
You got to tell them what
oh, Sandra asked, did I get a letter? I don't, look at that. Don't make me cry, Debbie. Don't make me cry. Thank you, Debbie. I did order some tea today, but it was just, I didn't care. Nothing tasted good. Therefore, no sense in ordering. I wasn't eating it. In fact, my Walmart order prior to coming down with the COVID, I gave all that food, just about all of the fresh vegetables and stuff, to Rebecca. I said they're going to ruin because nothing tastes good. I don't want none of that. So I had lettuce and I don't even know what else. I had a vegetable tray and lettuce and fresh apples, whiskey.
That sounds good.
Oh my goodness. Getting back to Sandra. Sandra, I don't think I've received a letter.
I hadn't got it. It wasn't in the mail.
I don't know. But anyway, getting back to Cindy, she's nervous about getting on the plane, and she's not nervous about the boat. Now, I will be nervous about the boat and the plane. But we got our passports. I've never had a passport. I've never been outside the country. I don't even know. First, I don't know if Cindy's going, because she kind of changed it. She said, "I'm fixing to lose all this money. I ain't going. These airplanes are going down." So she's not there yet.
By far the safest way to travel.
And I will tell you, Cindy and I will be doped up on drugs. They better not bring the K9 near us. The K9's gonna be pointing us out. Yeah. Let's see. The one on the site, the postal office says is not an address. P.O. Box 551, Petal, 39465.
Mhm.
That's our P.O. box. Now, we've had that P.O. box since
35 years.
Yeah,
Probably.
forever.
Or
Finally
longer.
got my passport just before the big C hit, which can't all. Well, I never dreamed. That's right, Charlotte. I remember you had to mail the cards twice. I don't know why. I don't know. We seem like we're uptown here. We're not in the backwoods. It seemed like we uptown. But what was I talking about? Oh, I've been writing, and I tell you what, tomorrow I will try to read a story out of my Along Came Juniper Eve book, just to kind of give you a sense. The editor or publisher, let's see, what is her title? The lady who handles me. I don't know what
Your
her title.
handler.
She's the vice president of something. But anyway,
Handler.
she said go over it one more time, and I did find another mistake. I did find one more mistake, and I told her that I would, that I was dealing with COVID, and that I would get to it as soon as I can. And as soon as I get that clicked off, what happened right here?
I don't know. That's bleeding.
No, it's just red. Oh, speaking of, okay, I'm getting off track here. Thank you, Katie. I'll try to read one tomorrow. But what was I saying, Chris? Y'all remember what I was talking about? This is how it's been all week, all 72 days of this week. This is how it's been. We're just walking around like we don't know if we're coming or going. Let's see.
You were talking about the books.
Oh yeah, the editor wanted me to go over one more time and just to see. And I'm glad, sometimes I read those and it's like, and I'm not bragging. Oh, please, because the editor helps me correct all my stupid grammar. I like, wow, did I write that? Did that actually come from me? It's a God thing because, I like to never got out of English. English was not my strong suit. Math was worse. It's a wonder I graduated high school, let alone go to college. But anyway, so my next book is called To Honey's House We Go. And it's the stage after Juniper came into our picture. And, it has Cliff and...
Cliff's in there?
Yeah, he's, Cliff and Juniper and just being grandparents and all that. And then the next one, I told y'all, I don't know if I told y'all or not, but it's going to be called Mending Fences. And I think it is so appropriate for this time of our life for the simple reason, his mother, he's dealing with his mother. I'm dealing with my mother. We're dealing with the C word. And it's just, you never know. You never know. COVID.
Oh, that ain't using the C word.
Oh, well, if I had cancer, you would know it by now.
No, I know that, but I mean, okay, I'm sorry, but that's...
Let's see. Well, on here, they say the C word because they, sometimes they don't like you talking about that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. One day during the night, this was early on in this stuff I had. If I wrote the way I talk, no one would understand. Literally, Debbie, it's like see Jane run. See Jane run.
You do write like how you talk. But you're a little more focused than on here.
Oh, okay.
You do.
Whenever I first put that C word has many meanings, Cindy said. Whenever I put that first book right before it was to come out, I was nervous. I was really nervous. And I get nervous every time I put a new book out because I want it to be funny. I want it to be real. I want it to be something that our family could look back years from now. My grandkids could look back and go, oh, I remember when Honey and Pop did this, that type of thing. But I also don't want people to laugh at me like, oh, bless her heart. She don't even know she's dumb. I don't want that. I don't want people to go, oh, geez, she is representing Mississippi. Get the pink rollers out of your hair, that type of thing. Now, there was something I was just fixing to say. It was important.
Get some of that Adderall.
Well, I probably do need Adderall. I probably do. Cindy, here's your cup. Why don't you just come on down to my house and have coffee and pick it up yourself? Because it ain't gonna get to Florida.
Well, if you write, I'll mail it tomorrow. I'll go to the bank. The post office.
Let's see, Debbie. Rebecca, I called her a while ago, and she's sick. She says Nathan went to get a COVID test.
And they the one that started all this.
I kid you not, Debbie. I kid you not. It's like we are just plagued. I don't know. I don't know. So
Well, we call them little petri dishes.
Petri dishes, yeah. Petri
Germaholics, whatever. They catch everything from school.
Alice and the grandkids is what started all this
They
mess.
sure did.
They started all this mess a while back. Eli actually came for a visit earlier today. He's got to change a part on his truck, and he said I googled it, I YouTubed it, he'll study it.
Oh, he can do it.
He can do any. I've never seen a child that can just say, "Here, let me try." I remember whenever
Well, that's because we give him opportunities to try when he was young.
yeah, I remember when we moved from Petal School District to Oak Grove School District. He had never been interested in weightlifting. Now Oak Grove.
He was a gymnast, so
Yeah.
he was into health. He just wasn't lifting weights.
Yeah, Oak Grove had a class that you could take called weightlifting. And Eli said, and we were filling out his class schedule. We're new to the school, and he saw that weightlifting, and he said, "Oh, I'll take that." And the counselor said, "Well, no, you have to play football to take that class." And Eli was like, "Okay, well, sign me up." And then something else came up, and he said, "Oh, y'all offer swim team?" "Yeah." "Well, sign me up." His very first dip in the water, race in the water, he qualified for state. That's just Eli. That's just Eli. I don't know. Me and Rebecca are totally different. Let's see. We have been passing things around this family here too. Plus, I had to drive all over eastern part of the state all weekend, move him at all. Yep, JC. We're not as young as, and I don't know how old you are, but Chris and I are 110 next week, and we are just tired. We are tired. One day early on in this COVID experience, I felt something. I was in the bed. We done turn the lights out and everything, and I felt something on my chin, and it was a raised bump. And by the time I got through Googling, I thought, "Oh, this is, what did I call it? Not shivers. What's that? Not shivers. Shingles." I said, "I've got shingles. Oh my gosh, I got shingles." So I ran and put some Neosporin on it. And then I realized, well, maybe that's not the right thing to do. So I ran and I took it off, and I laid there in the bed real still, hoping and praying that it would go away because I didn't want shingles on my face. And of course, he's snoring. I'm in a life or death situation with shingles over here, and he's snoring. And it was gone. It went away. So I don't know if there was something in my bed that bit me or what, which is more scarier. No, it ain't more scarier than shingles, but
No,
yeah.
My duck guy had that. And it was bad. Shingles was bad.
yeah. We have two things we want to do while we're on this cruise. And one of them is whale watching. And the other is fishing. He's going to fish. Now I hope I don't have to pay for a whole fishing ticket because I'm just going to watch because I don't fish. Oh, Cindy, I hear it is awful. His duck man had it, and anybody who has had chicken pox can get it. Let's see, believe me, if it was shingles, you would know it. Yeah, JC, I hear. But I had done doomed myself. I was just like still in the bed, just like can't move because I really thought, well, that's it. But I do have a touch of hypochondria. Just a touch.
Full blown.
Oh, you go whale watching a lot. Where you live? You live, Jason?
Probably my hearing aid. Is that what you're asking?
What are in Chris's ear. Yes, it's his hearing aid. He needs to stick them back up in there so that he won't lose them. Yeah. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I was reading. I pulled them out because it was too loud.
Are you saying I'm talking too loud? Am I talking too loud? Shame on you, Chris. Your wife is next to you dying and you're snoring. You know,
You turn these things down.
I realized something. I slept the best I have ever slept while he was sleeping at his mother's.
No, it's not earwax.
Alice.
That'd be a nice one there.
No, it's not earwax.
You can't really see them until they come out.
Yeah. Yeah. What was I thinking? I don't know. I can't wait. I've done looked at all the menu items at these restaurants and which ones we can go to and which ones are free. And you get one free meal at one of the fancy restaurants. And I already know what I want. I'm going to get a ribeye at the steakhouse. Yeah. Hopefully by then COVID will be gone. I won't have to deal with it. But you know, if we just take cards, if I just take some cards,
we could play cards.
We could play cards and not spend a dime. I would love it. I would love it.
We used to play a lot when we was younger.
Debbie's dad has 9 sets of hearing aids in his underwear drawer. He can't hear, but his yeah.
This is my first and only set, and I mean, I didn't realize I was that deaf.
I did.
Well, when
I knew it.
Actually, probably what? When
it.
did COVID? 2021?
2020.
When everybody started wearing the mask,
Mm-hmm.
I realized I was reading people's lips.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hear anybody anymore.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see their lips with the mask on, so that's when it really decided up. I knew you did.
I knew it. I could be outside my house and tell you what's on TV. The neighbors could tell you what we played on TV.
Well.
Hey, Dolores, welcome. We just a bunch of rolling in our sorrows today.
Debbie Downers.
Debbie Downers. There ain't nothing fun happening around here.
I'm going to go fishing one day. I don't know when that'll be, but I'm going fishing.
You know, I've never been so tired in my life.
I used to fish a lot, and I just ain't been able to probably the last 6 or 8 months. I don't know what that's on.
Yeah.
Work shirt.
I can't wait to see if Rebecca has a positive test. Does your mom do hard puzzles or easy puzzles? Some of them are really, really hard. You know, I think I try to stick between a 300 and a 500 piece, and I try to do the easy grip puzzles. But some of them, you know, like my sister and brother bought, and they were hard. They were hard. Mother, she fussed, and one of those that my sister bought her, she thought it was me, and she fussed for months. She said, "Vicki, you bought me the hardest dang puzzle there is." And I just, yes, ma'am, I'm so sorry, but it wasn't me, it was Terry. But I just, took one for the team. Here. Oh, yes. I would love to know, Dolores, which one of my clothes got burned up in that bed bag. That one that he threw on the fire, because I know I'm missing shirts. Seems like I'm wearing the same ones now, but
they wasn't me.
It was a whole bag. It was a big old bag of clothes that went on that fire. I don't know. Let's see. What else we're gonna talk about? Y'all got anything? What's going on in y'all's neck of the woods? I'm sure you didn't come just to hear me fuss and whine. I said I wasn't going to fuss and whine after that last one. We got 20. Oh, y'all remember to give us a thumbs up. We have 8 thumbs up.
You trying to, what did you say you was trying to get to you? Subscriptions? Subscribers?
Oh, I have... Oh, the craziest thing with my subscriber count. Let me tell you. Let me get over here to pull it up. I'm at 6961. I go from 6961 to 6963, 6964, 6962, 6961 all day long. It's like somebody clicks on it, likes it, looks at it. Oops, don't want to go in there.
Well,
So
some people,
I don't know what
instead
it
of hitting
is.
when they hit the like button, if they hit it, the subscribe button. If you hit it twice, you subscribe, then you unsubscribe.
I guess I don't know.
Same thing with a like. If you hit it twice,
But
you
for
like it and then you unlike it.
For the last few days, I can't get higher than 69, 61. I mean, I do, but then it comes back down. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Y'all got any ideas? He still don't have his cough syrup. We've been sharing the same bottle, but I hadn't had cough syrup in a week. You may have to have it because I'm coughing now.
There's something in there.
Is it? I don't know. We're hoping that his mother will leave the hospital and go on to a rehab. Get a cough drop. Allison said, "Yeah, I've got some in there. I didn't bring any in here." I guess Rebecca must have. I said, "Rebecca, are you going to do the moderator tonight?" And that's what she told me. She says Nathan's going to get a test, and virus is very annoying. Oh, virus is very, yes, it is, Dolores. So she said she was going to take a hot bath. So she may be asleep by now. I don't know. Hard not to fuss when you aren't feeling well, feeling your best.
I don't fuss when I'm feeling bad. I don't. I just rather be left alone.
Those chicken and dumplings I made yesterday, they were more like a dumpling soup. They were real soupy, and we put them over rice. We put our dumplings, we serve it over rice, so it's kind of got like a milky broth gravy with salt and pepper chicken and buttery. Chris and Janice, I was so happy to see you today. I got to go because oh, I hope you feel better, Charla. Hope you feel better. Chris needs to buy you some shirts. Yes, Dolores, he does. Yes, he does. I'm thankful that we never had the outbreak of bed bugs. Knock on wood. Because that would have been terrible. My realtor, we have a realtor, and her name is Ann McWilliams. And she has a YouTube. Yes, and she's funny. She's really funny. But anyway, she sent a yearly update on I guess she sends it to all her clients. And she sent one and said, the value of your house is such and such and such and such. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what? And I told him, and he said, what? Yeah, our house value has tremendously increased. So I don't know. Maybe we should
sleep in the car. And we have to buy something else.
Well, I know that. I ain't moving. I'm too tired. Let's see. What does Chris do for work? He has his degree is in refrigeration, and he does HVAC, refrigeration, ice machines,
air conditioning,
heating, installation. It depends on the time of the year. Toasters, plumbing.
No, we don't.
No, you don't do toasters and plumbing.
I'm kind of old school. I work on really big ones, and I work on like under the counter ice machines.
Yeah.
But I don't work on like refrigerators and washing machines and stuff.
You work on ours.
I mean, ours, I can, but that's just not my. I do what I specialize in ice machines and commercial refrigeration.
Oh, JC's son did heating and air years ago. It's been a good business for us. If you make $1, the government's going to get 75 cents of it, and then you got to pay taxes on the other.
Yeah. I think everybody ought to be self-employed about a year or two.
Yeah. Yeah, doggy. Anyway, the doctor called me and she said, we're going to get your mama scheduled for surgery and it's to go in there and take that stent out. And I told my sister, I said, I'll be able to take her if mama will let me go in the car with her.
I don't know if I want you to go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I brought myself a new Samsung washer and dryer.
Good.
You know, our refrigerator that he was working on a couple of weeks ago started icing back up. It's just gonna have to hold on.
It's not bad. I don't know if it's the drain line. That's what was wrong with it. It was froze up in the drain line. Why? Didn't have a drain heater, so I don't know why it'd be freezing up.
I don't know. Allison, she didn't. She was scheduled to have surgery today. The doctor was up there waiting on her. We didn't know anything about it, and somewhere the ball was dropped, and the doctor called me and said, we're going to get it scheduled, and it'll be this week sometime. And so, you know, mother has such a high pain tolerance. I did not get that. I did not get that from her. A splinter will put me down. Mother can have heart surgery and take Tylenol. You know, let's see. I always tell them I can't afford to buy another house. Yeah. You know, I am so content in my little mama house. I really am. Vicki, next month I'll be 30 years old. Next month I'll be 30 years old next year. Allison, you're so young.
Spring chicken.
Spring chicken.
I've lapped you and more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm fixing to get my hair cut tomorrow. I hope. This is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't be sitting here playing with my hair the whole time. It's driving me nuts. I just about need a ponytail holder.
Yeah. Well, I ain't got nothing else, guys. Car stories. Help me out, Dolores. I'm drawing a blank.
Car stories. How many cars we got? So, I don't know.
Oh, we used to have a car story every other week. Remember when our car would break down or catch on fire?
Oh no, they've been all right here.
Shh, Dolores. Shh.
Don't jinx us.
Don't jinx us. Goodness. That just put us under, Dolores.
Oh my gosh.
That put us under.
Don't give Debbie Downer any more information or ammunition.
Oh, yeah, Dolores. Don't any more trouble, Rhonda? Any more trouble? Let's see. I got to watch you guys for 45 minutes. I'm excited. Shelly, I'm so glad you're here. I hate that we've just been Debbie Downers. You know who all was happy to see Janice today? I think I watched some of that video twice. I would watch it on this TV, and then I'd watch it on this phone, then I'd watch it on this TV. I'm pretty sure I went through it completely twice. I've never been so happy to see somebody that I really don't know. That's like I started watching old videos.
Has she been off?
She's cut back. They've been real busy. She's cut back on her videos, but I was so happy to watch what she ate in a week. Well, we should have done what we ate in a week with this week.
Didn't be much.
It wasn't much. It literally was not. Coffee tasted terrible. Everything did. I mean, it was like, I said, I decreased the sugar in the tea. And he's like, well, you need to do something. I said, do I need to add some more sugar? He said, you need to do something. This is nasty.
I usually don't sell her anything like that.
Would do her Tuesday. Oh, Allison, I have missed them. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Thank you. I've been rewatching your books. It helps me relax. Brenda in the house. Hey, Brenda. I'm so glad you're here. Dolores, if there was a road to get to Ireland, I might could do it, but I don't know if I can go over that much.
Ireland?
No, she's going to Ireland.
Oh.
I don't know if I could go over that much water. I don't know.
It ain't much further than going to Alaska.
But I'm not over the water. Well, I'm technically in a boat over the water, but I'm not in a plane over the water. That's like you're in an airplane for like what, 2 days?
Oh no.
I mean,
No.
Eli said he would be in an airplane like 22 hours or something.
I think the longest I heard, I think Dad, when he went to Korea, it was like 16 hours, I think was the longest.
You know, every time Eli went through customs, every single time he was the random pick. And one day when I picked him up from Atlanta, he come walking through the airport with a metal spear, toting a metal spear that he had got from Africa.
Well, that was probably.
And I was like, okay, now I'm going to draw a conclusion, Eli, that, you know, this is the reason you are the random pick. You have a spear. I don't know how he got back in the United States. Well, I guess it was in the back of the airplane or whatever. But
carry on or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Let's see, I'm planning it. It takes 9 hours. Yeah, I don't know if I can be in an airplane that long. I would have to
I think it's like 16
redo
or
the
18
medicines halfway
hours
through.
to Australia and Korea. I think that's
Who went to Korea?
Dad did.
What for?
Work? South Korea.
Oh,
But I've heard people say, I think Australia is 16 or 18 hours.
you know, you've always wanted to go to Australia. That was one of the things that he said when we first got married. He's always wanted to go to Australia. And
He made it yet.
he picked the worst companion for that dream. The worst. You know, of course, now that I got a passport, I need a hot toddy. I don't really know what a hot toddy is.
A drink.
A shot of rock and rye, hot water, and honey.
That's a drink.
Rock and rye is a drink.
Oh, I don't know that, but a toddy is.
Is that what, like Ole Miss, the Ole Miss people, hot
Yeah.
toddy?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to lose my facilities. Is that what you call it? I want to be in charge. Granted, it's all a jumbled mess half the time. I still want to be in charge of my hot jumbled mess. Rock and rye is a whiskey.
Rye's whiskey, but I don't know about all the rocking part.
Allison, it was nice today. We opened the back door to the porch, and it was so nice. We needed to air out this house. And tomorrow I'm going to spray it down with some Lysol. Today, this afternoon, I washed my sheets with hot water again. They're going to disintegrate, but I want them to be clean. Can y'all think of
64
anything?
degrees.
Can y'all think of anything I need to do to take on this trip? Now, Cindy and I, we're planners.
Hotty toddy.
And I think, well, you know, that doctor gave me an extra refill on my antibiotics. So I think I'm going to take that refill of antibiotics with me on the cruise.
You plan on getting sick?
Well, in case I do get sick. And then I'm going to have my doctor get me some nausea patches for the air sickness. What is that called? What did I get that time I would come off that plane and off that shuttle?
Dramamine?
Not air sickness. What was it called?
Dramamine.
No. What's the sickness called?
Oh,
Altitude sickness. Y'all, we went up with our Sunday school class to Breckenridge.
Mhm.
And we got off that airplane, got on a shuttle bus, and went up that mountain. And when that shuttle bus stopped, I kid you not, I stood up, I took 2 steps, and I fell out the door. And that's where I stayed until somebody picked me up. Everybody on the shuttle bus had to jump over me. I didn't care. I didn't care. Just draw the chalk line right here because this is where I die. I had never experienced something so terrible in my life, and it was altitude sickness.
Yeah, she was sick.
And then we had to pick up our skis and boots on the way. No. Was that right? Yeah.
No, it was
No.
the next day.
Anyway, so he's toting my luggage
No, your
because
skis and the boots.
okay, so that's the next day. Okay. So he decides that I'm just down. I might as well go back to Mississippi because I'm no good. And he decided he's going to take off running.
Y'all left me.
He's going to take off running.
I had somebody else's too. Mine, yours, and somebody else.
I look back and he's doubled over, sucking air.
Sound like a balloon when you let it. There wasn't any air up there.
It's like you were in baseball and softball back then.
Oh, I was in good shape,
you
but I
were in
just
good
never had
shape.
any. Never been that high up with no oxygen.
And yeah, I come straight in that little condo thing. It was
Chalet.
Yeah, it was me and you and
I don't know.
I think it was the Barkums and then two more couples. So it was 4 bedrooms and we literally, I laid down. I got up the next day. You don't need a passport for Alaska, but if you get off on some of those ports into Canada, I think you do. Plus, now we're flying into Canada. So we will need a passport for that. Take Zip Fizz or Emergen. I've heard of Airborne. I don't know what Zip Fizz. Is that like an Alka-Seltzer? You remember those plop, plop, fizz, fizz? Oh, I don't know if I could get that down.
Oh, yes, you could.
Oh.
If you had altitude sickness, you could.
I don't think it's going to be that cold. Let's see. I came back for a minute. Allison, you have to have a passport because you go into Canada and they are going to Alaska and it is cold. We're looking to see, what we need to take, a raincoat. And I know you just layer, but I don't necessarily have to have a big, heavy jacket.
I think it's in June.
Yeah, it's in June. It's gonna be in June. Yeah.
Of course, it is Alaska. I don't know.
My concern is, what if I get out there and I slip on the ice or something, and I hurt myself? I think about stuff like that.
What you worried about?
Well, are they gonna give me something for pain? I'm in another country. Just look at my history. I'm a drug addict, it looks like. But they are all vitamins. Okay, they're vitamins. Yeah,
I think you'll be fine.
I'm gonna refill that cough syrup, refill that antibiotics. I'm gonna get some of them seasickness patches. I think is what Cindy said. Seasickness patches.
It's Dramamine, right?
It's probably what it is. I don't know.
Used to do.
I don't know, but
Think about Dramamine though; it makes you drowsy. You may not be seasick, but you about to go to sleep.
Well, that would probably be what I need on the. You can bring a case of soda in a 12-pack water bottle to fill up. It shouldn't be icy up there in June. Yeah, I think it's going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be beautiful. And there again, I do not have to do any excursions. The boat ride to me is sufficient enough to.
You gonna ride the whale?
We're not riding a whale. We're going to go in a boat and look at the whales.
I'm just playing.
Oh, okay. But I do want him to fish because he's a good man. I think he deserves to fish. He loves to fish. And I'm going to just sit there and film him fishing. And I hope I don't have to pay for the whole fishing thing. If I have to pay for the whole fishing thing, I'm going to stick my pole in the water. Say, bring a book or read. We love to play cards, Allison. We're going to play High Chaparral. We have played that since before we got married. Yeah, y'all. My family, my Cindy's mom and dad and her siblings and all of their people. We would go down to their camp and we'd play cards. I mean, cards, High Chaparral. And the very first time that we introduced Chris to the card table,
I should have known something then.
I mean, there was probably my Aunt Christine, she loved cards too. And there was probably, I don't know, 10 of us at that table playing cards.
Oh,
It was a massive, massive game. Well, I was sitting on the other side of Chris and he's sitting on the end of the table. So I moved the chair back because he's standing up to shuffle, to deal the cards to everybody. And he's got to reach pretty far because, it's like 10, 12 people. And hey, Alan, I'm so glad you're here. So anyway, I moved the chair back and go around and sit back down in my seat. Unbeknownst to me, he did not know that I had moved that chair back. So when he sat down, he literally sat all the way on the floor, and it was a loud boom. And that was the first time he had met some of those people.
I didn't know that you moved my chair.
I didn't know you didn't know. I didn't know.
Well, how would I know you moved my chair? I was dealing.
I know, but y'all, that was his introduction to my
I should have run in.
He should have run in. He was so embarrassed, his little face. He just peeked his head up over the table and got back up.
It's one I didn't cuss, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
This Alaska Life does fishing with the boys. Oh yeah. There Cindy is looking. Cindy loves to fish, and BC, her husband, loves to fish. So they, that fishing trip is gonna be on them. Let them pick what they want. I'm just along for the ride. And I can't, Chris, if she rides a well, take a video.
Yeah, I will.
Oh my goodness, y'all. I ain't on that plane yet. I ain't on that boat yet. But I who's going with you on the trip? My cousin Cindy and her husband, BC. Cindy's like my sister. We've I don't know. She's just like my sister.
Why don't you get her to come on here?
Who?
Cindy. On the live. You think she'd do it?
I don't know if she would do it or not. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I guess we're pulling up an hour. We have 26 people watching, and I'm so glad y'all are here. We have 17 thumbs up. So if you like it, hit a thumbs up. If you don't do nothing. Just go on about your business. Don't do nothing. Don't hit that thumbs down. We don't need no thumbs down. Bring some extra money in case you want to get something. Yeah, I'm not a shopper, but I'll probably get the grandkids a little trinket or something. But Allison, we love you. Thank you for coming to visit with us today.
I'm gonna promise she ain't gonna be a downer next week.
Next week I may be it may be my yearly strawberry daiquiri. Y'all just stay tuned.
Oh my, that ought to be funny.
Where in Alaska are y'all going?
Yeah.
Where are you going? We
I
not
thought it
finished.
was through.
No, have a seat. We got people to talk to. We got Kurt. We got questions. I don't remember where we're going. I can't remember. I know it's
Yeah, I
I don't know. I can't remember.
don't know. Alaska
It's several little ports.
starts with a K, don't it? Catch
Yeah.
me or something like
I don't know. Oh wait, I got it right here. I downloaded that little app. Let's see. Got to log in.
that.
Oh my word. I don't even know if I remember
Yeah,
what
that's right. I thought I was free, didn't
I don't even know if I remember what my login thing was. Nope, incorrect. So I don't know.
I think it's Kitnia or something like that.
When you thought you were free, huh, Chris?
Yep.
Take care, everyone. I love spending. Debbie, I'm so thankful for you. Cindy from sunny South Florida, I'm so thankful. Never been to Alaska. Well, Allison, I never been to Alaska either. I never been outside this border. Yeah, but I'm going. Lord willing, I'm going. It'll probably be the last time.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a once in a lifetime trip, and I am excited. I'm trying not to get overly excited because something may happen. Praise the Lord, you will get through it. Yes, I hope so, Allison. I hope so. I don't know. Yeah, is that the word? Is that the word that Debbie
I
said?
think that's it. Kitstian or something like that.
We did splurge and get a balcony room, and Cindy's right next door. I felt like this will be our only cruise like this. So
you can't jump out of it now.
well, I don't intend to jump out, and if you push me out, I'm gonna haunt you. Yeah. No.
I'm just messing.
I don't know. I hope I've also been watching all these little videos YouTube about the cruises that are being tossed around like bobbins in the sea, and I guarantee you, if my ship, the one I'm on, is bouncing around like bobbins on the sea, there will be a video on YouTube
What's
about
bobbins?
it. Bobbin, fish bobbin.
A bobber?
Oh, is that what it's called? Bobber? Well, what's a bobbin?
I don't know. I don't know what a bobbins is.
A bobber. It's a bobber on the sea. Well, we've gone to Key West, Rhonda, and we've gone to West Virginia.
We've been all over with a camper. But
went to Cozumel. I've never been to Mexico on a cruise. No. I wonder if I should have started out. Well, I think we've picked the right one. We know the people who are organizing it, and my mother-in-law has been on this cruise with her, and my father-in-law, and I feel safe with her. Her name is Becky and Mike. We went to church with them, and they're the ones who organized all this. So I feel safe. So I think we picked the right one. I think so, don't you? You're tired, aren't you?
sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna end it. Sorry, we was Debbie Downers again. Do come back.
We'll see y'all.
Bye, y'all. Love you. Like, subscribe, share, tell your peoples. Bye.
Oh.